Welcome, everyone, to the next episode of Provo City School District's What's Up with the Soup podcast. I am Superintendent Wendy Dow, and this week I have the opportunity to visit several kindergarten classrooms during their very first days of school. Our youngest students are beginning their exciting journey of learning what it means to be a student, discovering that it's okay to make mistakes, to feel big emotions, and to grow through it all. They're also learning the basics of classroom routines, how to behave, how not to behave, how school lunch works, and how to treat their friends. In this week's episode, we'll take you inside those classrooms, hearing some of the sounds of those first few days that capture the excitement, challenges, and discoveries of starting school. And don't forget to watch my weekly video cast. You'll get it right in your inbox, and you can always find it on our district website. It's a quick and easy way to stay up to date on the latest news from across the district. And now, let's listen to some snippets of the first days of kindergarten.
All right, when you're done getting your snack, you can sit down so we can walk our number one. If you need help, have a seat and raise your hand.
I can come help you. Did you get a snack? Okay. Do you want to get one?
I need help over here.
Okay.
There's times like snack time that got a little complicated because they all need help.
That makes sense.
They all need to find their snack, and so it just gets a little tricky for the first day.
Yes.
But overall, it's been pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, they're being good listeners and for the most part following all the rules. So
Good.
yeah.
It's awesome. You have a big class.
Yeah, this year we're starting off with 25. I am.
Okay.
So it's quite a bit more from this.
Yes.
Last year I started with 18.
Oh, yeah, this is a much bigger class. Yeah.
But they're doing good.
Good.
They've only been in kindergarten 3 days, and if you look at their coloring, they are doing
So
so
good.
much better. They're
They're doing a
staying in
great
lines, they're doing great kindergarten work. And we're gonna practice our fire drill, so stand up, and we're gonna line up where we do for recess, okay?
So today's the first day kindergarten's doing their fire drill. They're doing a very good job, actually. How's kindergarten going? We're at the third day. What have been the struggles and what are the highlights?
Kindergarten was great. We had a great first day. We welcomed all the kids on the runway. We've even had perfect attendance a couple times. They're all excited. Our teachers are excited to be here, and I'll let Patricia tell some of the struggles.
Nice.
As you mentioned before, it's kind of just fun to see the kindergartners because this is new to them.
Yeah.
The procedures. Where do I come in through the doors? How do I go to the bathroom? Where's my lunch? I'm hungry. When do I eat? I just want to eat all the time. And then also just through the cafeteria.
Oh, yeah.
So we had some sixth graders come in and help us the first few days to
that's a
help
great
them
idea.
get their everything off of the salad bar because that's new. And, 2 hands on your trays. So not a lot of hard struggles, just all of the brand new to school things that they go through.
Yeah, I agree. You guys had a fire drill today. How did that go with kindergartners?
Actually, the kindergartners did really well. I felt like
Yeah.
everybody did really well. However, we did have an issue with our fire drill. They couldn't hear it in one class. So one kindergarten class was in class and we got them out, but everybody was safe and accounted for. And so we know in the future we need to fix our alarm system.
That's great. What would you say is something that you look forward to in terms of watching kindergartners, like going from the beginning of the year to, say, even a month into school? What kinds of changes do you see happen?
Yeah, the kindergartners come in a little bit timid, a little bit nervous, and kind of figuring out the procedures and routines. But once they get in here with their teachers are so awesome. They love them, they teach them, and so it's exciting to start to see them gain some confidence, start learning some of their letters, and starting to interact well with the other kids. It's been really fun to see that.
I've been really impressed with how many letters they already know and the sounds that they already know, and they know their name, and it's pretty incredible. So what's been your experience as they go through that process, kind of going through the months? What will we see by October that might be a little bit different?
So right now, they're still learning letters, even how to recognize their name, right?
Yeah.
Colors, all of the things. But then by October, they know almost all the alphabet, some of them, right? And then some of them might even start reading. And there's such a broad range of what happens in kindergarten. It's kind of spectacular because that's where you see tons of growth. It's really awesome.
That's great. Awesome. Okay.
Show me how kindergarten sit in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fix it. Okay, that was really good, boys and girls. So sweet little Olive, she was so cranky, and then she felt better when she got a little treat, and she helped her friends feel better, which made her feel really good. But kindergartners, was she a little unkind when she was cranky?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it okay to be mad? Yeah, it's okay to be mad. But is it okay to be mean or rude when we're mad?
No.
No, not at all.
You're doing a good job staying in the lines. Good job. Great color. You guys are really good. Hi, how are you? Good. That one says worried. Worried, like you're like kind of worried about something. You're kind of keep thinking about something. Yeah, that's worried. That one says, let me see, sad. Yeah, good job. That one says scared. Like, how are you feeling today? You feel happy and excited? I feel happy and excited too. That one says scared. Have you ever been like scared? Like nervous about something? So that one says worried. That one says proud. I'm here with Principal Hawkins at Westridge Elementary, and we've been to different kindergarten classes. Tell us how kindergarten has gone these first few days.
Oh my goodness, it's been great. It's probably
Yeah.
the best start of kindergarten in my entire career.
Oh my goodness.
And I hope I didn't just jinx it.
I hope you didn't either.
right?
But
Knock on something. But no, the students, they've come in, they're ready to learn, they're excited. We didn't have the crying, we didn't have fits. It was amazing. I was just like, wow,
that's awesome.
It's been really great
Do you
and
think,
exciting.
Do you think part of that is because they came in and met the teacher and did their testing ahead of
Yes.
time, and so they kind of
100%.
got
yes.
used to it, and then they weren't afraid because they got to come in with their mom or dad or
Yeah, we
whatever.
did like a little open house at the end of the year, a little
Okay.
that we hadn't done before. And
Okay.
they came in and they did little centers and walked around and met all of us first.
Okay.
So we figure they've seen the kindergarten teachers and us about 5 times.
Oh, that makes
And
a
so
huge difference.
that was really helpful. I
Okay.
think the way we did our kindergarten testing this year
Yeah.
was really beneficial because they knew all 3 teachers. They did
Yeah.
little activities with them. And so they were very comfortable coming in. And
Oh,
it was
that's good.
interesting to just kind of see them, bye, Mom, bye, Dad. And in they walked on the first
very-
day.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
amazing. And it's
Great.
interesting because I've heard that from a couple of principals. So it'd be interesting to start getting your perspective on why that's the case. What are some of the biggest challenges that little kindergartners have when they come? Besides being separated from mom and dad,
Yes.
like that's a big deal. But what are
Yes.
some of the other things they
Um,
deal with?
that sitting.
Yes,
sitting, you know.
I didn't
You
notice.
saw that.
I didn't notice
Yeah,
that
you
at all.
Yeah, kind of there's little independent souls, right?
Yeah.
They want to do what they want to do when they want to do it.
Right.
And so it's up and down because they need to go to their backpack or they need to, just wander around the room. So that's a challenge, is teaching them. No, we sit on the carpet and then we'll have a break.
Yeah.
But I think our teachers do a really good job
they do.
of mixing that up enough that it doesn't become too big of a problem. But some of them need to be up a lot faster than
Yeah,
others.
that's true.
As
That's
you
true.
saw.
Yeah. So they go from the carpet and then they'll go to an activity at tables. And so there's just this, I've seen it in every single kindergarten class,
Mhm.
this kind of
Those
move.
brain breaks,
Yeah,
all of that.
everything.
Yeah. Mhm.
Tell us a little bit about lunch, because I was able to watch lunch at one of the elementary schools, and it would be fascinating for you to describe what a challenge it is for a kindergartner and lunch.
Yes, they are so confused. They're not really sure because the tray is new. Like
Yes.
they don't understand the tray, and foam trays are really difficult.
Yep.
So you tell them, you finish your lunch, you eat, and then throw your tray away. They're not used to
Used to
throwing their
something
dishes
away, yeah,
away.
yeah.
And so they'll dump the food into the trash can, and then they're looking for a place to put this crinkled up holy foam tray. And it's like, no, put it in the trash. And they're looking at you like,
Are you
we don't
sure?
throw our stuff away like this. So
Right.
that's kind of interesting. It's more difficult when they have choices at lunchtime and they have to decide what they want to eat. That's a whole
Other.
other level of wow.
Yep. Yeah, I thought it was difficult when they were asking on one day, lasagna or pizza, and they would just sit there and be like, and they're like, okay, how about pizza?
Yes.
They would just like make the choice for them.
And I think we gave pizza to everyone. I don't think we
I
gave
think
a
that was
choice. And it
probably
was, I
smart.
think that was part of the
That's
reason
probably
first day
the
was
win- yes.
so great.
Yeah, that was the winning. And then when they get to choose fruit and trying to get it onto
The
their
tongs?
tray. Yeah, the tongs. What is up with the tongs?
I know.
I don't know. I don't.
And if
yeah.
they don't use the tongs,
then
the
there's
hands
a whole
in,
there's a whole
there's
other
a
issue
lot
there.
that
Yeah,
goes on.
there's
with-
a lot that goes.
But my kindergarten teachers did say after the first day, they're like, we have to have pizza. Like, you have to talk to the
Someone,
district on the
whoever.
first day of school in kindergarten. They have to have pizza because it was so
just
successful.
Easy. Yeah, it's just easy.
Mhm.
Most kids like it. It's
Yes.
not. It doesn't create this drama.
Yes.
What kinds of changes are you going to see? What people see in kindergarten over the next couple of months from these first few days?
Yes. You're going to see them learn how to do school.
Yeah.
And that's the exciting part.
Yeah.
When you see them come in and some of them just struggle to do school, you're going to see within 6 weeks, the majority of them are sitting, they're listening, they're paying attention, they're not getting up and down. It's really exciting to see them start. Those that can't write their name, they can write their name. Even like coloring. The
Yes.
difference in the coloring as you saw them coloring.
How they even hold
Yes.
the crayon, right?
Yes, and
yeah.
that they don't have to break it or
Yeah.
peel the paper off.
Yeah.
You know, as you
Yeah,
saw
yes,
the one.
yes.
All of those little things that you just take for granted that,
Right.
oh, everyone knows how to do that.
Right.
They don't.
I
My
was-
girls do not.
I was amazed at Miss George and how she was reviewing with them how to use scissors and just the very explicit which
Mhm.
finger goes in this
Yes.
hole and where does it point, the ceiling or the floor? And I just thought, oh my goodness, just everything is so
Yes.
explicit.
Mhm. And did you see them like with their glue sticks turning
Oh yes.
the lid?
Oh
And you're
yes.
like, no, you have to use your muscles.
You gotta
Pop
pull
that.
the pull
Yeah,
the lid
things
off.
like
Yes,
that.
it was just that was really interesting. I
Mhm.
think you forget how much of that you're learning when you're in school.
Yes,
So it's pretty
100%.
Well, I really appreciate you letting us come to kindergarten. It was awesome. And just let your teachers know how much we appreciate like their hard work. This was incredible. I wish everybody could see
Yeah.
all that they do.
Well, thanks.
So-
They really appreciated you coming. So thank
Good,
you.
Good. Yeah, you
Thank
bet.
you. Appreciate it.
Who remembers what sound the bee makes? Point to the bee on the wall. Can anyone find it? It's right there.
Butterfly.
Butterfly, because when we say butterfly, we hear the butterfly. Uh-huh. Now, who remembers what sound?
Thank you for joining me for this episode of What's Up with the Soup. As always, all episodes will be posted on the district website, YouTube, and anywhere you get your podcasts. Don't forget to join us again next week when we are back with an all-new episode of What's Up with the Soup. Have a great week, everyone.